Once upon a time there was a fairy who lived in a
castle.
And her favourite animal was her
Horsey.
Her horsey.
And
she lived in the castle and she jumped on the horse.
No, and a squirrel.
A squirrel that was on the back of the horse, a blue squirrel. She loved them very much and she would ride on them and the horse and the squirrel would sing, la la la, la la la, la la la, la la la, la la. But far, far away in the cave of gold, get ready, da, 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 ooh, shiny, there lived the Dragon of Doom. And he saw that squirrel and that horse and he thought, I want them. So he decided he was going to steal them. And he, get ready, stamped and he roared and he roared and he stamped and he stole the horse, no, and the squirrel and took them to the cave of gold. Get ready. Da, da, da. Ooh, shiny. Well, the next day, the princess woke up in her castle and she said, the fairy princess, horse, horse, squirrel, where are you? But they were nowhere. She looked up. She looked
down.
She looked all
around.
Couldn't find them anywhere. So she knew she had to go and get them back. She set off and she, do you remember, flapped and she glided and she glided and she flapped on her way to the cave of gold. Da, da, da. Ooh, shiny. She heard somebody crying, help! I know, help! And she looked, and there was a little bear. The fairy said, what's wrong, little dog bear? And the dog bear said, ow, ow! What do you think's wrong with that little dog bear? What's hurting him?
Don't know.
Don't know. What do you think, Emmy?
Because he's got a stick.
Oh, I've got a stitch on my belly, it hurts. And the fairy said, don't worry, I will help you. And she helped the little dog bear, and the dog bear gave her a magic stone and said, take this, you might need it. So the fairy took the stone and she and she glided and she glided and she flapped on her way to the cave of
gold.
Da, da, da. Ooh, shiny. And she saw there was a Komodo dragon saying, help, help. And the fairy said, what's wrong, Komodo dragon? And the dragon, I think, what's he hurt? His tail, his head? My
tail
is
hurting.
She said, don't worry, I'll help you. So she helped the dragon and he gave her a magic key. So the fairy took the
stone
and the
key
and she flapped and she glided and she glided and she flapped on her way to the
cave
of
gold.
Da,
da.
Ooh,
shiny.
And she saw a transformer who was going, oh, ow, ouchie, ouch. She said, what's wrong? He said, what do you think of me? Oh.
My wheel has come off.
Me wheels come off. She said, "Don't worry, I've got a spare spanner. I'll stick it on." So she stuck his wheel back on. He said, "I will come with you in case you need my help." So what's that? Fairy. And the
Transformer.
and the
Key and the magic stone.
they all get ready. Flat and they
glided
and they
glided
and they
flapped
on their way to the
cave
of
gold. Ooh,
shining. When they got there, the dragon was fast asleep and he was snoring. He was breathing into his mouth and out of his bottom. And the fairy saw the horse and said, "Horse, horse, come quickly." "Shh, keep quiet, the dragon might wake up." The horse went, "Hooray, hooray, you've come to save me." Uh-oh, who woke up?
The dragon.
He said, "I will get you." And he started to chase her. He stamped and he roared and he roared and he stamped. And he started to chase the fairy over the snow. She was thinking, no, what can I do? But she remembered the dog had given her the magic
Stone.
She threw the stone at the dragon and it chucked him away. But it did not stop him. He carried on. He stamped and he
Roared
and he
roared
and he
stamped.
getting nearer and nearer to the fairy. She was thinking, no, what can I do? But she remembered the Komodo dragon had given her the key. She took the key, she threw it at the dragon, and it hit him up the bottom. Ow! But it did not stop him. He carried on. Get ready again. He
Stamped and he roared and he roared and he stamped.
getting nearer and nearer to the fairy. She thought, what can I do? But
The
then
dinosaur had a cold.
the dinosaur had a cold, he really did. Then the transformer said, "I will help you." And he got all his strength and he kicked the dragon up the bottom and off he went and never came back. And the fairy got back to her castle, and she and the horse and all her friends lived happily ever
After
the
end.